Welcome to Botches Off-Road. Join us as we talk about everything from gear reviews to trail stories, tent camping to rock landing, and all things to do with the outdoors. I got it right the first time, guys. All right.
You were reading the script.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah,
I'll
you did.
admit it.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
okay. Yeah. But I got it right. So this is a wrap. We're not going to talk about food for 7.5 minutes. Except, I did just make banging barbecue chicken for dinner, guys. I got a box of 24 chicken legs from Jeans for $3 out of their discount rack the other day. Hey, dude, times be tough. And I put them in some, a whole thing of barbecue and half a can of Coke. Let them marinate overnight. Slow cooked them for 6 hours and then finished them off on the grill. They were a perfect.
Okay.
I'm not going to comment because if we do, we'll get into 7 minutes of food. So.
Let's talk about 7 minutes of food. What's your comment?
No, I mean, it just sounds really good. My dad used to make at camp, he'd call it Mountain Dew stew, and he'd cut up little steak chunks, roast chunks, in the cast iron. He'd Sweet Baby Ray's, and then he'd finish it off with a half a can of Mountain Dew, and that was Mountain Dew stew. And oh my God, I tell you what, dude, that hit every time when you're sitting next to the river.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Coke, I've never done Mountain Dew, but Coke is great for barbecue.
Yeah, my dad was weird. He'd eat Mountain Dew with Golden Grams.
Oh my God, what
cereal.
the fuck?
Yeah, it was...
Jesus Christ.
There's a reason why he's still single.
Well, now we know why you came out the way you did.
Oh, yeah. Yes. There was an error in the printing process.
Twice. So, yeah, it's a good old wrap. I think we're going to save Gavin's wrap for the hour because he has way more stuff than we do. But... Because your weekend was what, 4 days long? 5 days long? 6 days long? Something like that?
Yeah, Wednesday to Monday.
Jesus. Jealous. I can never do that, by the way.
I left early, too. It was supposed to be Wednesday to Wednesday, and we decided to just come back. We were kind of done with the sand.
I wish I could do that, but, I can't get away from work like that, so...
I mean, you had time a couple weeks ago.
Kind
That
of.
was a different story.
I mean, I'm just saying.
That doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah, I can fix that.
So, Mark, how do you think our weekend went?
I'd say it was pretty productive, at least for you and me. My brother was kind of slouch on his whole thing, but...
But he got it done.
Yes, he did. He did get it done.
The frame on the black truck is back to being solid.
Yep.
There's no more rust on the frame of the black truck.
For now.
Hey, shut the fuck up, Mark.
We know
The black-
those frames.
The black truck is rust-free once again.
Mm-hmm.
The small little spot of rust is gone. We have repaired it. But yeah, so that's cool. We got into Mark's truck after its little incident that has not been talked about on the podcast.
Yeah. That was fun to find out about.
Yeah, it's elaborate.
I will. Give me a second. Jeez. So, my brother had to borrow my vehicle, and he had pretty much zero road time with this truck. It's been kind of my bad for doing it, but at the same time, I've been fighting with different things. I haven't trusted anyone else with the truck yet besides Alex. Because he knows what my truck runs, and it's pretty much just like his, so he knows how it feels and drives. So he had to borrow it for an appointment, and I think it was Tuesday, coming back from work, someone braked a little too hard getting off the highway, and he ended up rear-ending Nissan, what was that, a freaking Vibe? He just
No,
showed me the picture.
that's Pontiac. Dude, and he didn't just rear end this thing, right? He absolutely annihilated the back end of this Nissan.
Nissan Kicks.
Yeah. I mean, like, absolutely fucking annihilated it.
Yeah.
But the taco had like really minor damage, so that's cool.
Yeah. My bumper wing got tweaked back a little bit. And we found that out after we got everything squared away.
Headlight was
My
cracked.
Headlight was cracked. On the back of the housing, luckily, so not the front, so it still works. But definitely need to be replaced at some point.
And then your fender was bent all out of whack.
Yep. And then my fog light mount is
Tweaked.
pulled. Can't get that pushed back in. But for right now, it's fine. I wish Oxbeam sold brackets by themselves for replacements, but I don't think they do based off what I've seen.
Oh my god.
So I don't feel like buying a whole nother kit just for that.
One time, you let him use it one time, and he rear.
Dude, this is my fault. I've been on Mark to let his brother drive that thing, and the first time he does, boom.
So no frame damage?
No frame damage. That bumper held up real well.
That's a new one too, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good break-in.
Yeah, so we, what all we end up doing? I fixed the headlight. I just got some JB plastic weld and welded the headlight back together on the backside.
Yeah. We bent the fender back in place.
That, I am proud of myself for making
You
that
did a
work.
really good job with that. I was surprised. I thought we were going to buy a new fender for that one.
Like, you can
Wasn't sure how
barely
it was gonna
tell.
happen. Yep.
Yeah, that was, wow. And I did it with a multi-tool and my hand. Like, I didn't have any special tools.
Yep.
But yeah, it's barely, you can barely tell it happened. Then we proceeded to strip all the paint off because that spider cracked from the impact point.
Yes, it did.
Sticker bomb in the fender?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yep. Saw that coming.
And Alex convinced me. We ended up chopping my fenders.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how long I like it. So
I
far,
was
I
like-
like it.
I was like, dude, listen, you need new fenders anyway, so why not just do it as a trial basis and then go from there?
Yep.
All right.
No, I agree.
You guys. I leave for 1 week, and you guys completely destroy Mike's vehicle.
No, it's pretty sick.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. Well, at least you guys will have matching sticker bombs.
No, his is
Nah.
passenger side.
Well,
That was passenger
still,
side.
I mean, like, you'll have it on your front fenders.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
I might
And-
have a sticker or two for you, Mark. I got some Bison Gear stickers and Novsite stickers.
I'll take some. Much appreciated.
So then, while Mark was dealing with all that, I went through the 4Runner's frame and painted it all pretty and black and got it all ready for winter. I mean, I painted everything, man. Everything's all prettied up. And then I stripped all the paint off my passenger side fender and then clear coated that. Okay, so the reason for that is that a long time ago, I welded on some
Bracket.
tabs. Yeah, some
Yeah,
brackets. And I don't use them anymore, but they burnt my paint off. So I had
Yeah.
these rust spots forming, and I was like, man, this is ugly. So I fixed it.
Mm.
Fixed it.
Fixed it.
So it's,
Yeah, so
it's
Yeah,
like I
it
just stripped
was
all
a-
the paint off the fender.
and then
Fixed.
clear coated it. It looks better than it did.
Yeah, that was your brackets for your garden trim.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I did that for a while. So yeah, I did that, and then what else did I do? Oh, I got a new intake from Duncan because my intake was all fuckied.
Oh, I forgot about that. I also did my intake too. I'll let
Yeah,
you
you
finish.
did. You did. Did I do anything else? I feel like that's all I got done. I say that's all I got done, but that was a lot of fucking work.
What about the bearing?
I'm not there yet.
Well, you said that's all, so I was like,
So, Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the weekend, so.
So I got all of this done, and it's Monday now, and my wife had driven to town and everything, and hadn't said anything was wrong, and then I got in the car to drive into town to get food. I made it 5 feet, and I'm like, what the hell is that sound? And she's like, what sound? And I'm like, you can't hear that awful grinding? So I went down to the church, turned around, and I mean, it was awful. Some of the worst grinding I've ever heard. And I jacked up the driver's side, and I just watched the wheel go from this angle to straight. Like, it was like a 45 to straight. And I'm like, oh, God damn it. So I took it apart and gave it a shake. Sure enough, the wheel bearing's bad. So then I'm like, well, I better check the other side. Sure enough, that one was bad too. So I jacked up the front, got it on jack stands, and got both hubs off and pressed the bearings out. I'm still waiting on bearings, but they're at least pressed out and ready to press new ones in. These things came out in millions of pieces. Like, not just the barrel bearings, but like the actual bearing housing had disintegrated into a million pieces. It was, oh God. And if I remember, I'll put the soundbite I recorded of the wheel bearing. So where are we at? We're at 11:37. Let me write this down real quick.
11:40, something like that.
Yeah, it god awful, dude. I've never seen a wheel bearing that bad.
That happened quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I was taking it apart, what I found is the previous owner of the crawler didn't put a seal between the bearing and the hub, so it was just allowing water and mud to get in there and bounce around all willy-nilly.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah. Well, and you can't really see that there's not a seal there unless you take the hub out. But to take the hub out, you got to press the hub out. It's a whole process.
Did I have anything that happened this weekend?
We'll get to you in the hour.
I was trying to think of anything else that didn't really pertain to the trip. Oh, I got my bison gear stuff while I was gone.
Yeah.
Had my 2 external Molly panels that they gave me, I don't know, and the universal wheel mount. So I have a project now that I got to film the install on them. And
isn't the wheel mount missing a piece though?
So the universal wheel mount is just the plate itself that sits on the wheel to make a flat surface, like a mounting surface for, let's say, a propane tank or a Rotopax, something like that.
Yeah.
So they didn't include the strap that wraps around the tire. It's basically a small ratchet strap. I could do that.
So it's just a ratchet strap.
Yeah,
so.
I could do that. But they didn't include anything else with it. So kind of, I sent them an email just letting them know that was, I don't know if they meant to do that. So I was going to say, like, hey, there's not much of an install I could do with this. I could set it on the tire, and that's about all I could do.
Yeah.
So just letting them know, like, if they want me to do something different with it. There's not much I could test on it, for them. So, but the Molly panels, they're all there. I'll probably put those on tomorrow or the next day, whenever's a decent day to do it and not raining. Because it kind of rained all day today, so.
All fucking day.
So, yeah, that was cool. Still have my fan coming in the mail. I don't know when that's going to be there. And right before I left for this trip, like the day before, I'd say Tuesday morning, I got my Novsite pods in. So I just threw those in real quick. They were real easy to put together.
What do you have them wired to?
What do you mean?
Did you wire them to your switch panel?
Yes. But, so, they have a control box in the wiring harness that they gave.
Okay.
Which controls the different, like, patterns and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it's kind of a weird thing. Like, I connected all the wires into the switch panel and then still used their control box and switch. So to turn them on, I would have to click on or turn on the switch panel button for them and then turn the button on. So it's kind of a pain, but it's not a permanent placement either. So
yeah, we can definitely fix that.
yeah, I mean, I'm assuming the easy way to do that is just to bypass the box. But we'll see. I mean, I'm happy with them so far. They're pretty dope. My only complaint would be they probably have too many programs for the little halos. Like you don't. There's like 10 of them, and I'm like, you don't need 10. Like, I get that if you had like a set of 4, it would really let you customize what you're doing, but for 2 pods, man, like 10 different settings that you have to switch through to get what you want. And it does not have a memory, so you have to like redo it every time you start the truck up.
Jesus.
Which is fine, because I've remembered the one that I like, which is 5, so I just press the button 5 times when I start the truck up, and I was like, it's fine, but it would be nice if it did have like a save feature.
Yeah,
Other
it's
than
pretty.
that,
So we can't do what we did with the chase lights, where we figure out which one we wanted and left it on that one.
Right.
yeah, right. But other than that, it was nice. Like the wiring harness seemed like it was really well made. Everything felt pretty solid, real easy to put together, obviously. So, can't
I
really
mean, if
complain.
Gavin can put it together, anybody can put it together.
Yep, that's true. I mean, I can't complain, dude. For free, there's really not much I can complain about. Got them on the giveaway,
Yep.
so
Yep.
Well, that's pretty dope, dude. I know Mark did one other thing this weekend.
Yes. So I think we talked about it here, right? The cowl intake before.
I think we've talked about it. It's been a while ago, but yeah, I think we talked about it.
So, because of us chopping my fender, I got rid of the inner fender liner. So my intake was way exposed now. So we had to move it. Originally, so there's 2 ways of doing it. You can get the actual kit that a company sells, and it's like I think 140 for that kit. Or you can get all the parts through Amazon and pretty much get it the day after purchase. But I think we had 2-day wait because the one part didn't come in right away. Like I thought
And it was
would've.
way cheaper just ordering the parts on Amazon.
Oh, 100%. It was way cheaper. I think I saved probably like $40 overall for the overall purchase of it. So, I mean, $40, but I guarantee it was going to be there this weekend and get it done and not worry about it getting filled up with water or dirt.
Yeah.
So, that was fun.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a lot of stuff. Then we also patched my little brother's Tacoma frame
Oh, yeah.
because
remember that.
he went and got a oil change, and they're like, "Hey, did you know there's a crack on your frame?" So we knocked that out for him on Friday, and we noticed there's a bunch of oil under the truck, and just kind of, wrote it off. Like, they just did an oil change. Maybe when they took the filter out, they spilled a bunch, or, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last night at 9:30, I get a phone call, and my little brother's like, "Hey, I'm on Apple, and I have absolutely no oil in my truck." And I was like, "Didn't you just get an oil change?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I drove out there with everything we needed to fix it. I brought a filter, oil, obviously. Just figured they did something wrong in an oil change.
Yep.
So I get there and have him start the truck up, and there are micro holes through the entire filter that this oil change place put on. And it's just seeping oil out of every spot imaginable on this filter.
Jesus.
So, didn't have to drain any oil out because the truck had no oil in it. So I took the filter off, put the new filter on, filled it back up, started it up, good to go, drove it home. He drove it to work today, so I'm assuming he made it there and back.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm hoping I told him to get a hold of that place because he deserves a refund, at least an oil
100%.
change refund.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I don't know if anybody did, but get some video of it happening. It was like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking wild.
Oil changes dodge issues like that like crazy. I remember when I had my Baja, they overfilled me and didn't ask me. It took 530 and they put 1030 in it. And then of course again overfilled me, and all of a sudden my head gaskets went out quickly after that, and I called them about it, and they were like, "Oh, you probably just had a bunch of sludge build up." And I'm like, "That's
Oh my
not how
God.
that works. Like, I'm not stupid." And they're like, "Well, with high mileage, we typically put like 1030 in it." And I said, "Yeah, you didn't ask, so you just did. So I'm not okay with that." And
Right.
those places get away with that shit like crazy. That was Vans in Fremont before they
I don't think-
switched
I
people.
don't think they exist anymore. This one's the one in Nuevo, the sketchy one by the car wash. I don't know why he goes there.
Whoa.
Oh,
That one? The one with the derby car in the last bay of the car wash?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where he went.
Yeah, I wouldn't
I'm like-
go there just on that.
I asked him, like, Devin, why did you go there? And he's like, I always go there. And I'm like,
Why not just do it in like Alex's yard? Like we all
it takes
do.
me like 5 minutes to do an oil change on those trucks.
I was gonna say even
Yeah.
less for me. I just put a bottle under because I could do the filter right up on the. I don't know if it's the same
Right.
for you guys, but
not for
super
me.
easy.
mine's right on top.
Love that.
Yeah.
I did too.
So I'm hoping they at least give him a refund because that's bullshit.
They'll
Yep.
tell him it's his fault somehow. You
I'm
probably
sure.
hit some gravel and threw a bunch of little micro holes in the filter. Like, you'll figure something out. Almost
Yeah.
as bad as insurance companies.
Oh, don't even get me fucking started on them fucking jokesters. Yeah,
If I had that gauntlet, man, the Infinity Gauntlet, it'd be every insurance salesman and lawyer just bye.
I just want insurance to be illegal. Like,
And-
car insurance is bullshit.
And side-by-side drivers, maybe.
No, okay, there's some side-by-side drivers that aren't bad. I daily drive a side-by-side, so...
Nah, the ones that do it on the trails.
Yeah, I don't do that shit.
See ya.
Mine only goes 20 miles an hour. That would be a god-awful experience.
Yeah, we went down some trails, did like a night ride, and you could see spots of the side-by-side. These were tight trails, and you could see
Yeah.
where these guys just hit the fucking pedal at every corner. You could see where the dirt was spun out. I'm like, I'm glad we did this at night, because we would have definitely hit someone head on. They're fucking crazy up there. They were everywhere.
I mean, that's like one of the main transportations up there. in
Oh,
UP.
well, yeah, these were like the ones you could tell were like trailer to get up there, like the razors and stuff. They weren't like the
Even then.
old mules.
No, I know that, but even those are like how they get around up there.
Yeah, they still all have to go bye-bye. No more
Hey.
benefit of the doubt anymore.
You sound like a very mean person right now because I enjoy my side-by-side. Yeah, but I don't know. It's good for some things. Like, I use it for bumming around the farm, and it's great for that.
Yeah, keep them in your property.
But
Keep them off
I
the
also
trails.
I also want to get one to daily drive so I don't have to pay car insurance because car insurance is the devil.
I can't dispute that. Michigan car insurance especially.
Oh, dude, it's terrible. If I want a second car, I have to like basically take out a house payment to pay car insurance.
Yeah. I'm enjoying our nice $500 a month car insurance.
Mine's $330 for just the 4Runner. Like, good lord, dude.
Yeah,
My-
you'd think mine's
My new one's 200.
like what, 17 years old, my car, and you want
Yeah.
me to have the crazy amount of car insurance I have in my truck for a 17-year-old vehicle.
You think your car being
I know
17
yours is what,
problem.
like 25?
I mean, it's a 98, so
Ooh,
I can't
come on,
even do
the
that
math,
math
Alex.
in my head. I can't even do that math. It's old. It's an old truck, and they want $330 a month. And like, I get it. I pay for full coverage, but it's not. I've got like $1,000 deductible. Like, it's not a low deductible, and it's still $330 a month. What the fuck?
And you know what the thing is like with trucks like that, like you don't go to insurance for every little claim, every little hit. You just
Right.
fix it. So
Right.
it's like the only time that we're going to insurance is that one time where it's fucking totaled and there's no fixing it. And it's like that happens extremely rarely. Like
Yeah.
once every, well, I don't know even what you guys would say, but I'd say once every 5 years or so, if that.
Right. Yeah, it's not a common occurrence.
They're getting
Yeah.
their money out of it for sure.
Bullshit. But I don't want to take full coverage off, because the minute I do, some asshole's going to fucking rear end me, full speed, total my truck out,
Yep. He'll be driving like a Tacoma.
and he's going to have
It's
no
not
insurance.
mine. It's not my Tacoma. It's my brother's. I didn't know.
And he'll have no
Insurance, but
he'll have no insurance on it, so I'll be footing the bill. Like, probably be an FJ, just trying to get his kid to sit back in his seat and yelling at his wife and slapping her and shit. And
Yep. With the old wife
Ugh.
beater on. Yeah.
yeah,
God,
he'll have a barbecue stand right off to the side a little bit.
if he's got an FJ, he doesn't have barbecue money. He's poor.
All right, well, that about wraps up our wrap. Wrapping up that wrap. We'll sprinkle a little bit of cheese on before we roll you guys up, and we'll put you in a Subway bag. So,
Enjoy the footlong.
catch you guys later.
later.